Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Going to be showing you something a little interesting today. So I told you I'm going to be working on another paint. Actually, the Phantoms have a lineup of products. They do have a lineup, but we decided to stop it at the black because, as I said before, with all the products that we have, the Phantom by itself basically has a product line that was supposed to be developed for itself. We stopped at the black because the black has everything that all the other Phantoms could do. But just to show you, because these are some of these going to be actually for contracts, just to show you how insane the Phantom technology is. This is another version of the Phantom that was supposed to be launched, but it was put on hold due to the fact that the black version actually did much better than all the rest of them. But this one actually has special abilities also too. Interesting, isn't it? Look how it reflects and acts. So anyway, there's 5 of those. I told you the Phantom had a 5-screen lineup, which we didn't decide to finish off because, as I said before, the black one did pretty much all the work. But I'm curious to see how they would have reacted if we did develop them. So I'm going to be making a couple of them for the next couple of days, and then we're going to have the invisible Phantom technology, which we are supposed to have. Under that technology, we can show you exactly how the invisible black screen of the Phantom is going to look. There we go. No, when I said that final, yes, final means final. I just don't feel like making any more screen paints. Can I make more screen paints? Oh, heck yeah, I can make as much as I want. I told you, there's stuff that you don't know about. There's a lot of stuff that we develop that people just don't know about that we're working on. This is a very interesting one right here. And no, this one does not match anything. It doesn't match black paint. It doesn't match red paint. It has its own signature on its own. These are really strange ones right there. So let's paint one in so we can start. And now keep in mind, because it is part of the Phantom lineup, these are final products, which means there'll be, and if we decide to make 5 more of them, right? They're still finals. There's no other paint besides the Phantom. That's it. Now, as for the companies we're working with, those are customized engineered products. That's something that's completely different. But the Phantom, we decided to develop a silver version of it, or whatever version we decide to do of it. That's just at the end of the day, that's all under Phantom. That's Final Phantom. So like I said, there's supposed to be 5 of these. And you're going to get a kick out of this one. This is that burnt red. I got to figure out a name for it. Yeah, I was on the line trying to figure out what we're going to call this thing. All right, so let's get this started because my driver is going to be on in a few minutes. I want to do some Back for Blood with her. Have some fun. Watch her get murdered by zombies like she always does. And let's get this started, okay? Show you what we got going on here. Another reason why I just don't want to develop another, because the testing, we have to do a lot of testing. And it's easy. It's just basically just painting the screen down. You got to get up early in the morning, do all this testing. And I can't skip testing. So yeah, I get a little tired from time to time. I got to get one of those stands that bend. I need one of those stands that bend. Oh, wow, that works. I'm using the spokes in my popcorn machine. That works perfectly fine, right? Now, like all the Phantoms in this technology, it's designed to be use very little paint. I keep from hitting something and marking it. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Now you can see it. All the technology under the Phantom lineup are dark, are very dark. Okay. Color that. Let me get this out of the way first, too. And you're probably looking at saying, but Ken, that looks black. Nope. That's not black, buddy. That's not black at all. And you can put that next to black paint. That definitely won't match next to black paint at all, period. That's its own little world right there. And of course, as always, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us amazing technology as always. And the way we design the Phantoms is, they're designed to go on real smooth. It doesn't take much to paint one of these screens with this technology. Sorry, you can't see that part right there. I'm going to bring that up a little farther here so you guys can get a better idea. But if I want to paint this screen real fast, and this is what I need to get. It's my fault. I'm being lazy. I was supposed to get this this stand that would have allowed me to be able to bend the whatchamacallit a little bit. Let me get my speaker in here. It allowed me to be able to bend the camera a little bit over, but I keep forgetting it for some reason. So let me get this. I want you to be able to see this when we paint this on. There we go. That's better. Hopefully we can get that. All right, that's better. Corners. Over here. This is just using what I'm having on the roller, that's it. I'm just using what I have on the roller. That's it. I just use what I just had on the roller, that's all. The whole purpose is design a formula that the consumer doesn't have to use a lot of paint to get it done. You just need a little bit more, that's it. Let's see, that's all we need. That's more than enough. All right. We're so loose right now. All right, that's it. We still got a ton of paint left over, so it doesn't take much to paint the screen. Not with the stuff we have here. It's designed to go on real smooth, real quick, and you're done. All right, I'm watching you, buddy. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Don't even think about it, because you will get hurt. Don't even think about it. The cat's sitting right there, waiting to walk across my screen. That's what happens. Stay right there where you're at. Pick this thing up. I gotta watch this guy all the time. I knew he was somewhere in the area. The minute I started painting, he was asleep for the longest time, right underneath the table, for the longest time asleep. The minute I start painting, look who pops up. That fast. You got caught, didn't you? All right. You know better than that. He walked across one of the screens today. Not where they're wet. It was a dry screen already, but him going into the litter box. I have my screen out here, and he have that litter box residue on the bottom of his foot. Walks right across the screen. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And this there on the screen looks at me like, what am I doing wrong? Oh, boy. At least he's well trained, so, you know, he knows if I'm painting, he knows he'll stay in that one section. He won't go past this area. I just tell him ahead of time, just in case he gets any thoughts. But he's pretty well trained for a cat. Ain't you right, some tacos, that's all the same, it's me. It's me. All these names are mine. So, I already told you that the Lord already had the idea already in my head how we were going to do this with this color. Okay. Alright, make sure that I'm tidied up. We don't want a certain individual taking pictures of me again. Seems to be a little obsessed with me. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, let's go check that out. That hurt a snap. I don't want this hat to come going down. All right. One of the screws were in security. Got to make sure we leave that in security before we put that up. Where's my drill at? All right, drill's in the basement. Got to go grab it. You stay away from that screen, young man. Alright, grab yourself a screw. I'm glad that didn't pop out because if that didn't, it had it up there, and that would fell out, it might have hurt my cat. Make sure they're up there sturdy. Okay. It did pop out. Right up there. Try that again. I'll kill myself or kill my cat. The only thing I like about these screens, these generic ones, they are really heavy. That's what I don't like about them. They're really heavy. Not a big fan of the generic screens. I want to get some of that, some of those plastic cardboard sheets. They're a lot easier to have up there. All right, so you probably think, hey, Ken, that's black. No, that's not black. Let's do a little comparison here. Because we gotta make sure we cover everything, because if we don't, keep in mind, then you'll have people out there trying to accuse us by saying, hey, look, we're just selling the same screen paint over and over and over again. Sorry to use that voice, but that's how it sounds for me. Here's something Mr. Bird has to go through at the end of the day. So we got two versions of that. Two versions of that right there. So now usually people don't get offended. It's not to my customers I'm saying it makes that sound. It's the naysayers. We all know what I'm talking about. So let's calm down and relax. See the container? Now whether you come in and watch, it's up to you. At the end of the day, these have to be posted to our site. In our forum sites, because I put my own paints on my own forum sites for people to go in and discuss them. Because sometimes I may need a little insight from other people, and these people come in with their opinions, and we talk about our products and this, that, and the other. So this is all black paint, and this right here is the product. See? Doesn't match black paint at all in any way whatsoever. Because I was accused of that. Did you know that? When we had the 17s, we had the 17 screen paint. We came out with the Phoenix. An individual, we all know who it is, came and said, they're just selling the same paint. Well, before he made that statement, keep in mind, as I said, I cover everything. I have to be to show my customers the difference between the two. Well, the 17s are dark, they're black, but they're not the same color as the Phoenix, which we did the demonstration on the Star Field demonstration showing you the difference between the two way before this individual came up with these accusations. We cover everything. We do our homework over here. So when you look at that screen, because it looks black, doesn't it? That screen's not black. It's a contrast shifting technology we've embedded in the screen. I told you, when they sit in front of projectors, they automatically transform to dark. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool invention or blessing by God? That we can basically take any color we want, and that sucker will transform to a black due to the fact it's red, but it'll transform to a black because of that coating we put inside of it. Well, this screen's going to be gorgeous. All right, so let's pop the projector on. Let's begin. Well, that's why you have to go in and cover all that. You know, when I come in and I show you something, like, look, I can come in and show you the difference between the two, regardless if he said it or anybody else said it or a customer would say, you have to do that anyway. It has to be done. That's why I said when we put those requests and asking for that black paint, that should have been done from the door. It should have never been as a request. It should have been done from the door. That shows that you're getting what you're getting. All right, let's find a remote control for this. Control. Man, we have remote control problems. Like, seriously, I was talking to a customer, and she was like, you really have an issue with remote control? So I'm like, yeah, I lose them quite a bit. I do. I'm trying to remember the last place I was at. I went downstairs to grab a drill. Over here on the couch. What do we got going here on the couch? We got remote controls here. Not there. Let's go check. I think I left it downstairs. I was going to carry it downstairs with me. Come on, I want to see the screen. Oh, here we go. That's on the couch. That's the beautiful thing about having fire sticks and a black leather sofa. You won't find anything on that bad boy. Hola. So, of course, in this technology, as always, we embed the same thing. Color heightened technology, enhancement technology, white level and heightment technology, all that stuff, all that good stuff. And as you can see by the pour out on the screen, in no way in the world it's black. Because if I show the screen off and people look at it and go, that's a black screen. Like, no, it's not black. That's why we poured on the red to show you there's a difference between the two. But on the black screen, it's not black. It just has the ability to mimic a contrast level. That's all. That's all. It's a very pretty color. I want a screen just as pretty as it being on and off the same, you know what I mean? So let's come over here and let's grab, let's see. We gotta zoom up first a minute. Look at Curious George. Now watching your paws, buddy. You better not jump on top of the counter. Well, you don't jump on the counter. I don't even know why I even say it. He never does. Did it a couple times when he first got here, but we don't do that no more. I had a friend of mine say, well, I let my cat, yeah, you let your cat jump on the counter. Your cat is in a litter box. Cat walks around on the floors all day long. You let him jump on your counter and you go up there and make a sandwich. Yeah, okay. All right, my cat's on the countertop. That's what the floor is for. All right, let's go play with this and have some fun. Okay, where are we going to go? Let's go over to, Keystone has a new demonstration I want to check out real quick. And we gotta get this off here. So the lens shift, okay, that's off. All right, let's go over to pop over to Keystone. I think it's Keystone. Sorry, I butchered the daylights of that one. All right, let's pop over on that one. We got sound on this. And my screen is still wet, people. Still wet. So we're good. Next, we're going to go for orange and yellow. Then we do a purple, we'll do a blue. We already got a green. But I want to do that green a little different. I like the green, but I want to change it just a little bit. Something else I want to add to make it a little bit different. It's good, but I want to change it to something a little bit different. I want to give it more of a, how can I say it? Without the projector being on, to me it's good, but I want it to have something like more of a bit of a pop to it. You know what I mean? So if we can get all the colors nailed, the main colors, the rest of them are just easy. Then we'll just have a screen pretty much to match anything you want. So that, what you're seeing is the screen is still wet from the roller. Let's go over here. Let's see. Let's see. No, this is still at 1%. The green screen is still at 1%. Green screen hasn't really even been tested yet. We haven't really tested that screen yet. Let me get back here because I want to be able to see the entire environment. I don't want it to be so you can see everything. There's the sloths always present. I'm going to put some lab coats for the sloths. So let's try for orange next. I'm going to do orange. Orange is the hardest. Orange and yellow are usually the hardest ones to do. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? It's beautiful. And we're not using any fan to dry it. So that's one of the tests I want to see too. How long would it take for it to dry without a fan? So now we got to think of a name for it. Now see, I can make a Phantom lineup and I can replace the Phoenix today. I can have one, I can replace one day. But the Phoenix is amazing. I love the Phoenix technology, I do. Phoenix is not going anywhere. Phoenix is going to stay exactly where it's at. Let's see what else we got on here. Let me play around. Let's get some of these flowers over here. So that's why I did the pour out in front of the camera, because if I come on here and I say, hey look, this is our new technology right here, you're gonna look at this and say, wait a minute, that looks just like a Phantom. I don't see a difference in that. That's why I have to take the black screen that I painted, put it on the table, pour it out and show you that there is a difference between the two. It's a completely different color. Same thing if I want to do a black screen, I got to take black paint, put them out and say, look, they are the same black. One's not gray, one's actually they're both physically black screen. Well, actually, it wouldn't be a black screen, black paint and black screen. But that's why I have to show you the black so you can see you're actually getting a black screen and not a gray screen at the end of the day. Because I got accused of that too also. I got accused of when we presented a black screen that we got accused that the screen wasn't black. It was actually a dark gray. So like I said, if we have to go through these things where we're constantly tested all the time, which I don't mind doing, I don't mind being tested all the time, then why shouldn't everybody else? Oh, it just goes to their technology because their technology is just too good to be true. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because that's what it shows at the end of the day. If no one else is getting hit with these hard questions except for us, that shows you how good our technology is. But it exists. Oh, yes, it does. Final doesn't stop. The black technology we have doesn't stop at a black screen. There are different versions of Phantoms. They can be basically from one Phantom alone by itself. We just stopped at the black screen. We're like, there's no point in making anything else because what's going to top a black screen? But these are the ones that were supposed to come out, that you were supposed to see also. I see you, buddy. I see you right behind the back of my chair. You think I don't see you? Oh, I see you. You're not getting in any trouble anyway. You're not getting in trouble. Hey, Taco. One of your cousins are on the screen right now. You may want to come over and say hello. See, my cat's about 2 pounds. He's about 2 pounds. So he would be around 998 short of a tiger. Tiger's about 1,000 pounds or so. Can you imagine the cats were 1,000 pounds and they were domestic? How cool that would be? Of course, they'd eat you at a house at home. That definitely would happen. I'll tell you something. They're interesting creatures, because I'll tell you something. We're pretty much going to pass all the tests on this, so it's no point in basically. Pretty much this is already done as I'm supposed to do. But anyway, like I said, they're interesting creatures. People don't realize they don't have to have cats and dogs. Cats have built-in claws. You know, they want to jack you up at the end of the day. They can jack you up at the end of the day. But interesting thing about cats is if you take your head and you rub it along the side of their stomach, they purr like I don't know what, but you rub the side of their stomach, they will not turn around and claw the daylights out of you. Now, if you take your hands and you stick it in front of a cat, they'll jack you up. They'll definitely claw you. Not hard, but you know what I mean. They're just playing around with you. But they know the difference between the two. People don't realize that. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there playing with my cat, and I'm taking my head and going, rah. And my cat will not turn around and claw my head. He'll just turn around and just lay there and just purr. But if I take my hands and I stick it in front of his face and go, rah, he'll jump on my hands and claw it and play with it like that. That's what he'll do. He knows the difference between the two. He knows if he does, he'll harm me. Animals are amazing, aren't they? Yep. So I got to go down and figure out how I'm going to get my cat, a hooded jersey, which I'm going to get him a hooded Eagles jersey. And the right taco. So, Ken, are you taking this seriously? No, I'm not taking this. We've done this too many times. We know what the technology is going to do. You know, people say, oh, you're talking about your cat in the middle of a demonstration. I have done this so many times on so many levels that it's just second nature, man. You know how the screen's going to react. The minute I fire it up and I see that menu pop up, I see the white levels pop up, I automatically know what the screen's going to do. I don't really have to go into explaining it. I'm not trying to be rude or basically be a brag or anything, but at some point it just gets too easy. But yeah, it just gets too easy after a while. It does. I mean, if you knew how God tells me things, how he speaks to me, how he communicates with me, it gets easy because I automatically know exactly what to do, how to do it, what to put in, how to design it, how much of it to put in. It's just second nature. It's like, you know, when you have someone, well, you know, obviously in that field anyway. When you're a chef and you're basically measuring out ingredients, you go from measuring from a cup to a hand. You automatically know by the feel of it. And that's what it's become. It's become something that I know all too well. I can come on camera and I can show you a screen, just sit there and read a book the entire time and just let you guys check it out. I don't have to really say anything. It's just gotten to the point now where it's just gotten so easy where, like I said, you see people who cook with a measuring cup and there are people who measure by hand. You just know. That's what it is. You just know. You've done it so many times, you just know. I really don't have to even try with this stuff anymore. This was made, like I said, within another 30-minute screen. No time at all. You just know. Once you got it all figured out, it's endless. And especially, like I said, you have your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, as the one who's basically teaching you this stuff. It's easy. It is so easy. Let's go over to, let me see. Is this the pure color? Let's do the pure color. And another way, this drives people crazy. Some people drive them crazy. Like, how in the world can someone make screen paint that fast, that quick? God. Now I'm going to take my sample sheets out here. We're going to do our level test once the screen dries. And yeah, it's going to pass every single test. No problem. I don't know, you know, I can't explain it. Try to be as humble as I possibly can about it, but it's just that easy. I automatically know. There's the product right there on the black screen, so you can see that it's not a black screen in any way whatsoever. You can see the color of it. That's what it is right there. But like I said, it has that contrast shifting technology. I had to clean my kitchen. Sorry, it's a mess. But it has that contrast shifting technology that allows the screen to be able to see contrast levels. And not only that, it has that white heightener technology to allow the screen to be able to read high white levels. This is something we put in black screens to allow black screens to be able to see higher white levels. It has that gamer enhancement color technology to be to produce amazing colors. So since we have those, there's just 4 codes that do it. Since we have those 4 codes, we can drop that into anything we want and it converts it automatically from the door. That's why I did the demonstration with the green screen. And the green screen, I showed you this is a screen that's not painted with the product, and this is that's not coated with the product, and this is a one that is. Regular green screen paint versus a product that's coated. The green couldn't convert to contrast levels or colors or white levels properly due to the fact it didn't have that special code in it, which these screens do. Hold on. This might not be better than that. People sitting there saying, if you're not going to take your demonstration seriously, why should we watch? I don't know. At the end of the day, like I said, this is for YouTube for us is basically all what it is. It's only designed for us to advertise. If you come in and watch, you come in and watch. So we got to think of a name for this screen. Because like I said, there are going to be days when you're going to see me coming here and I'm just going to say, here's the screen and we're done. There's nothing really to explain. At the end of the day, as I told you before, it's getting to the point now that it's just too easy. Go back there and watch TV, and y'all can watch the screen, because at the end of the day, like I said, all I gotta do is explain to you what has 3 forms of the codes. What codes are in it? Color enhancement technology, contrast shifting technology, white heightener technology, and then there's maybe something we may drop into the screen to be to produce and boost its game capability. And that's it. We can make it any color we want. We're now at that stage now. We can make it whatever color we want. And there's my cat acting up in the middle screen, having his fun. I watched a demonstration the other day on, I forgot, the name company called Dragonfly. The screen we were trying to get our hands on. But anyway, I was watching their installments. And man, are you kidding me? I mean, okay, you know what? Forget it. That's wrong. Disrespectful. Sorry about that. But that's how y'all do it. That's how y'all do it. Each his own, because that's wrong to say. But again, I'm not doing all that for an installment. So you got to line the projector, calibrate the projector, make sure the color levels are right, control the ambient light environment. Okay. But I just watch it sometimes. I'm curious to see at the end of the day what people really got to go through to set up one of these things. Me? Nah, I'm good. I just painted my screen and it's drying by itself without a fan. And I'm using a $270 projector to do it. So we'll just let that run. Oh, and by the way, like I said, screen's red. We're going to make an orange one next. I can't wait to make the orange one. Oh, yellow one. We got to do a yellow one. Yep, that's the color right there. But you wouldn't believe it, would you? Staring at that screen, you thought that screen was black. The screen's not black. That's shifting technology we embed in the screen. Allow them to do that. And no, it's not chameleon paint. See, look. Stay the same no matter where you turn. It's always the same. It doesn't shift at all. No. Welcome to the future, people. Now, when people got to say, oh, your projector has to have a certain contrast. Yeah, right. Whatever. You don't need that crap. You're going to get your projector with a 2,000 to 1 contrast, and you're still going to pick up a black level. Because the projector doesn't do the work. The screen does it. Hey, what's up? up, buddy? What are we gonna do for Christmas? I don't even know yet. Show me something cool. We should decorate the house in a cool Christmas style. All right, I knew I had one around here somewhere. We got to turn the heat on, man. I am smoking in this place. So I figure before the end of this, no, way before this month, if we had everything here, I could knock out one screen paint per hour. No, actually, every 30 minutes I can knock one out. Oh yeah, I could easily. I'm gonna say if I can do 3 on the same day. Do 3 of them on the same, not 3 of them on the same day. Do 3 of them, knock them out. I wish I had more room because I would do all 3 screens at the same time against all 3 certified screens at the same time on 3 different projectors. We do them all 720p's. That's what we'll do. How you do it? How you do it? Taco. Making screen paints from customers. I do. It's not about people say, oh, you do it because you want to show up that you're the best. No. I like making screen paint. I do. I like what I do for a living. I'm the best at what I do because I don't cut corners. Let's get in here. LG beta fish.
Getting up from YouTube.
Done. How is he? I go on Facebook and do this. They be like, "What in the world? How are you doing this?" Easy. Faith in God. Put my trust in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and He blesses me to be able to design amazing technology. Give Him the glory. People don't want to get the glory to God and glory for anything. They want to claim it as their own. You know, man, He makes it. Even the very products that you use for it belongs to Him. So now we got the, I don't even know what they're going to call this screen. Oh, that's a good one. I think I'll keep that one. That's a good one. What's called it? Look at you down there looking all cute and crazy, kicking you. My cat over there relaxing. Yeah, it's I'm not trying to brag, but it just, man, pretty much like I said, it becomes too easy for us. Right, okay, cool. Can over there. we're going to do next one here. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Controller, bird controller. Let's try Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Bum, 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 bum. There's the white levels. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some people are like, you got to be professional at this. Like I said, we've done it too many times to count. So we already know exactly what we have to do to get a screen to trigger, to get it to do exactly what we need it to do. And we already have, like, there's some certain ingredients that we drop into it to get it to trigger. So once we know that, pretty much, like I said, we can change these things any color we want, and it'll do exactly what we need it to do. I might change the green one out. So I'm going to change that one out. I want that color to pop just a little bit more. And I want a heavier contrast level. Let me get the sample sheets. McCheesy, pretty much. We got the sloths in here watching. Now you see the white levels look incredible. I forgot to get my sandwich cheese. We got our sample sheets because we do this with every screen we test. We did a certified test to make sure that everything is going to be. Ooh, I want to do this visual effect. Come on, man. I want to do that visual effect right there. Yeah, that looks cool. But anyway, so yeah, we make sure we got all our sample sheets out here because I like to test mine right from the door. So like I said, you know, some people are like, oh, you don't sound professional. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've done this so many times. It's just so easy. You know, first time you'll get that curiosity to see how the screen's going to react. You know, but once you've got the 4 secret ingredients, what we call 4 secret ingredients, on basically how to get the screen to react and trigger, like I said, we put these enhancement coatings to the screen. After that, it's easy. Like now, we just figured out now that we can literally change the screen's color whatever we want. Now, remember, we had the exotics. Exotics were good, but this is beyond exotic. This stuff is really freaking amazing. So, yeah, we have customers like, yo, does it have that enhancement in it? Does it have this enhancement in it? Yeah, the finals have those 4 coated enhancements in it, which now, not only can we make them black, we can actually change out our screen's color at will, which is pretty cool, you know what I mean, when you think about it. So, we're going to be doing the green all over again. I'm just going to change the base on it to give it a more of a pop when it comes to that green color, because I want the screens to be just as beautiful as when the projectors are off. So one of the things I like to do when the screen's dry, right from the door, 30 minutes after being done, we like to do the certified test right from the door. So I like to use the most expensive screens we have. We have the DMP Supernova whitish screen. We have the oh my goodness, I can't think of that screen off the top of my head. Blah 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 blah. We have the Pro 3. No. Acoustic Pro 1080p3. That's what we have. You know, leave it for later. I still haven't got the ultra strip done test on the green screen, but we're going to redo the green screen again. We're going to same code. We're just going to change the base. I want it to be a little bit more prettier, a little bit more prettier. Then we're going to make an orange one. We're going to make a yellow one. We're going to make a purple one. We already got the red one over there done. So we're going to have different colors. We got the Dark Star 9. We got the Great Cinema 5D in here. No, 3D in here. Okay. So I like to do my certified screens right from the door to see where my colors lay at, to see how my screen is going to compete with the high performance screens we have here. Very important to have a bulk. This is half of the bulk that I have on certified. And we do that right from the door. Right from the door. We show off our screens against certified screens. And I got a big roll of duct tape, a frog tape, so we are good to go. Let's see if the screen's dry. While we're doing that too, I'm going to check out something really quick. So the white levels are fantastic on the screen. The main concern when you make a screen different colors, two things are going to be affected the most. Those is white levels, because they can come up with a tint attached to them, and you don't want that at the end of the day, because I mean everything's going to have the ugly tint to it.
What does it feel like to customize your car insurance with Liberty Mutual? So
that's why we put the heightener technology. That's what heighteners are designed to do. And shaboom! There you go. With the heightener technology in there, making the screen that's red look white. Snow White. Cha-cha-cha. Love it. Freaking love it. Love it. Like I said, I had somebody, I ain't gonna tell you the person, somebody hit me up and tell me that you think you're God. Really? No, I don't think I'm God. I worship God. I don't think I'm God. Look how beautiful the white levels are on that. See how the background is showing white and the wolf is showing a separate line of white. I love that. I love it. You gotta respect the line of white. People don't understand. Some people, when they're looking at, they're doing their demonstrations, they don't understand the white level balance. So there's two shades of white going off in this environment at the same time. The wolf has a different, or fox or whatever it is, has a different shade of white, and then the snow around it has another shade of white. Let's go over to Panasonic 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now once this thing goes to the certified screens real quick, then that's it. That's all I need to know. When I tell the screen, when I show for white levels first, and I see that certain white tone pop up, that's it. Lights out. Already know what to look for. All right, some people really believe that the brighter the white level, the better the color. Nope, that's the worst. That means your color's going to fade even faster. That's what's going to happen. We want a certain tone in there. We want the horse. Where's the horse here? Oh, man. Remember I told you about the background. The background must remain darker than the horse that's being exposed. See the horse here? The background must be darker to get the horse to push out through the screen. I'm having a good day. I'm happy. I'm having a really happy day today. Really happy day today. Today's a good day. Every day's a good day. And I can't honestly say that. Everybody has bad days, even me. But on my bad days, I try to keep them good days when I try to give it to God. He's the one that got control of everything. All right, let's go back to white screensaver. I think my thing should be dry by now. Let's go touch the screensaver dry. We didn't use any fan at all. It should be a little damp, but not dry. We're dry, yeah. No fan, that's good to know. See, that's something I have to know too. How long does it take to dry a screen without a fan? Which is really important to know. All right, so let's get our sample sheets up here. And we got a good group here. We're going to certify screens to see how our screens actually display. And I just had a giant roll of frog tape right here in my hand and can't find it. I can't wait to do this on Facebook. When we did the green screen, the guy was like, but the screen is green. Yes, it is green. It's supposed to be green. Green, green, green. Green, 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 green. Got our white levels right there. We're going to start off in the center screen because I like to do this one in the center. We're going to start off with our the parallax. I'm sorry, delete. I will learn to say your screen. Pure. This is a 0.8 gain. So again, at the end of the day, this is a $5,000 projection screen, probably $4,000, $5,000 projection screen in that price. We'll put that right there in the center, right there. Booyah. Let's see, let's get the Dark Star 9 out. Dark Star 9 right here has a 0.9 gain. Right there, these are the most expensive screens someone would like to test first. All right, we got a 0.9 gain right there, 0.9. We'll put that one right here. We're gonna go for a yellow next. We're gonna do a yellow. I got my list of colors we're gonna do. Red. Remember Captain Noah. That was a good TV show coming up when I was a kid. Oh, I was thinking about doing a YouTube channel saying it's just too easy, but no, that'd be just wrong. That'd be bragging then. I'm not going to do that. That'd be bragging. DMP Supernova. This would be the blade. The blade is actually darker. Infinity. Infinity is actually lighter than the blade. Let's put that up there real quick. Focus. Focus. All right, put that right there. Anytime we test out a screen, when you see the screens we're testing out right from the door of the screens being tested, we do not put them against our own screen paint products. We put them against certified screens. That's very important because at the end of the day, the certified screens are the ones that get noticed, not the other screen paint products. When I go to a forum site, I can show them that, hey, look, majority of most people have these in here. That's the difference between this and that and that and this. So at the same time, we're going to put up the Cinema Gray 5D because I like a selection of shades of colors in there on my screens. I'm going to go with the white screen because the white screen is actually the highest one I have in my category. This is the Acoustic Pro 1080p3. I have the name of this screen already, what I'm going to call my screen. And right here we have it right there. I think it has a 0.9 gain. Come on, focus. 0.9 gain. There we go. I think I got my zoom up on my camera. I think that's what it is. No, who cares? All right, I'll put that right here and here. All right. All right, now as you can see the color of my screen, as I showed you in the next room, I actually pointed out showing you on a black screen because I don't want you to think that I'm actually having, this is a black screen. No, this is a screen that's actually red. The screen has kind of a burnt red. The screen has we actually advancing color shifting technology on this one because we want to make sure that contrast level pushes through. So when people are going to be looking at this thinking the screen's black, it's not black, it's actually red. I can't wait to do this on Facebook. On Facebook, I get the wow factor every time when I go on there. All right, so let's see what we got going against the certified screens. As I said before, that you need to, when you're buying screen paint products, you know, before buying, go do your research, see how many people are doing demonstrations on our levels. You won't see it. When people do screen paints, they won't even do certified screens like this. The first thing they'll do is, like I said, they'll paint the screen, put it up there, pour lit environment, and that's how they'll do it. We do with certified to show you exactly that right from the door of a screen being made in 30 minutes, 1% done, it's going to take on 1, 2, 3, 4 certified screens. Let's start off with the white levels first. Over here, white screensaver first. See what comes up. Automatically from the door, I can call it. So like I said, it's supposed to be a certain tone in there to show you that the screens are not producing too high of a white level. So let's begin. Automatically, we got one going from the door. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Booyah. Right from the door. I told you every single time. Every single time. I can do this a million times, a million times, a million times, a million times. If those screens are pulling too high of a white level, there is going to be an issue in there with color, and there's going to be an issue in there with contrast. Woo. Let's go get ourselves a blue screen. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh man, this screen is going to be a beast. I can tell the color enhancement on this screen is insane. It's actually really good. It's extremely, extremely good. Yeah, these screens are having a very hard time catching up with the technology. All right, let me see. I need to get me a pen. I got to write some stuff down real quick. I had to scribble down and make sure I remember this. That way I don't forget it. Oh man, that is coming out really, really good. Did I just take the remote control and then the room and just set it down? I think I just did. Took it with me right down. Man, very happy with this. Very, 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 very happy with this. Man, that came out. Color enhancements are doing extremely good. So let me see, let me get me a purple screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Purple, see what we got going on purple. Yeah, this screen's gonna be a beast when it comes to color enhancement. Maybe better than a little bit more than Phantom. Man, better technology than color enhancement on Phantom. But man, that's really good. Colors are really good. Let's go to slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Come on, okay, nice. There we go.
All the wishes, all the wow. Make it an all Aldi holiday.
What's inside Airborne? A blast of immune support that's more than just vitamin C. It's a unique crafted.
Welcome to the challenge.
Okay, you use those screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Screensaver, Snow Cottage.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, with that being done, I'm going to go over and get the white levels real quick. And then we get the star fill next to that, and we're finished. And as you can see, the screen is pulling up amazing white levels. Next to the certified screens, very happy with it. Whoopsie, sorry about that, wrong remote control. Beautiful. All right, we got to do the Starfield demonstration.
The very, very tree sale is going
And
on
it's
now
done.
at Michael's. Our tree board Sports is on sale from slim and
So that's why we have one screen. That's a white screen, a gray screen, and a darker gunmetal screens. Yep, I knew it. So right there from the door, at around only 1% done. It took the screen around 30 minutes to be made. We tested against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 certified screens, ranging from dark screens to mid-grade screens to white screens. We're able to maintain white levels, contrast levels, and color without a problem whatsoever. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.